The high cost of living in the UK is a significant concern for many residents. Here are some key factors contributing to the high cost of living. Housing. One of the primary contributors to the high cost of living in the UK is the steep prices of housing. Both buying and renting properties can be expensive, particularly in major cities like London. Limited housing supply, high demand, and inflated property prices contribute to the overall cost. Rent. Rental prices in the UK, especially in popular areas, can be quite high. This is due to the imbalance between supply and demand, making it challenging for individuals and families to find affordable housing options. Utilities. The cost of utilities such as electricity, gas, and water can add to the overall cost of living. Utility prices can vary, but they generally constitute a significant portion of monthly expenses for households. Transportation. Transportation costs, including fuel prices, public transportation fares, and vehicle maintenance, can be substantial in the UK. This is particularly true for individuals living in areas with limited public transportation options, necessitating car ownership. Food and groceries. The cost of food and groceries in the UK can be relatively high, especially when compared to some other countries. Factors such as import costs, inflation, and production expenses contribute to the overall price of food items. Education. The UK is known for its prestigious educational institutions, but the cost of education, particularly for higher education, can be substantial. Tuition fees, accommodation expenses, and other associated costs place a financial burden on students and their families. Healthcare. While the UK has a National Health Service, NHS, that provides free healthcare services to residents, certain aspects, such as dental care, prescriptions, and specialized treatments, may require out-of-pocket payments or private insurance coverage. Taxes. The UK has a progressive tax system, and higher-income individuals may face a significant tax burden. This can impact disposable income and contribute to the overall cost of living. Childcare. The cost of childcare in the UK can be substantial, particularly for working parents. Fees for nurseries, childminders, or after-school programs can significantly impact family budgets. Leisure and entertainment. Engaging in leisure activities and entertainment can be costly in the UK. This includes expenses related to dining out, cinema tickets, concerts, sports events, and other recreational pursuits. Insurance. The cost of various insurance policies, such as car insurance, home insurance, and health insurance, can add to the overall cost of living. Premiums for insurance coverage can vary based on factors like location, personal circumstances, and the level of coverage required. Taxes and duties. In addition to income taxes, individuals in the UK also face other taxes and duties. These may include council tax, vehicle excise duty, car tax, and stamp duty when purchasing a property. Goods and services. The prices of consumer goods and services in the UK can be higher compared to some other countries. Factors such as import costs, value-added tax, VAT, and higher operating expenses can contribute to the overall cost. Inflation. Over time, the general increase in prices, known as inflation, impacts the cost of living. When inflation outpaces wage growth, it can result in a higher cost of living for individuals and families. Exchange rates. The value of the British pound against other currencies can affect the cost of imported goods and services. Fluctuations in exchange rates can influence prices, particularly for items that rely heavily on imports. It's important to note that the cost of living can vary depending on the region within the UK, with certain areas being more affordable than others. Additionally, personal circumstances, lifestyle choices, and individual spending habits also play a role in determining the overall cost of living for an individual or household.